Stop. Before we dive into today's video, I want you to think about something that you can't currently do. Got something? Now let's get wise together. Let's check out the wisdom. What feels impossible today can quickly become second nature tomorrow. Skills, confidence, clarity, they all grow with time and intention. Mystery shrinks the moment you decide to engage with it. Let's look at today's illustration that complements today's principle of wisdom, and sometimes the simplest visuals are the best. What you think is a mystery can quickly become mastery. A small shift in mindset can help us overcome uncertainty. When you choose to act, even when things are unfamiliar, you'll often come to learn that you are capable of much more than you think at first. So turn mystery into mastery. Let's look at a principle of wisdom, a saying that backs up today's principle of wisdom. Today's quote comes courtesy of an American actress called Helen Hayes. She says that every master was once a beginner. Self-explanatory really, but I think we can all relate to this, right? A simple reminder that no one starts at the finish line. Mastery is built, not inherited. Now let's unpack this more with today's explanation. There are seasons in life when everything feels foggy, when your direction is unclear, perhaps your motivation is low, and your future feels a bit like a puzzle with too many missing pieces. I think we can all relate to that. I can say for certain that I've definitely lived through that season. And there was a time when I felt completely purposeless and depressed, actually, unsure who I was, where I was going, or whether I actually had anything meaningful to offer the world. What felt like a mystery wasn't just confusion, it was a heavy, burdensome weight. It was something that grew into fear that maybe things would never change. And so I found myself taking small, slow steps, journaling, praying, reading, experimenting, trying things that sparked something in me. And as I did so, those things allowed me to see through the fog, that fog begin to clear. Not all at once, but slowly lifting. And so, years later, I'm still that same person, but even though I don't feel directionless, I now have that strength that I now know that helping thousands of people to find that clarity and purpose and wisdom is my life's calling. The very thing that once confused me has now become one of my greatest strengths, and not because I figured everything out, but because I stayed in the process long enough to experience that transformation. So, for yourself, here are 3 things to remember when maybe life feels mysterious yourself. Number 1 is that confusion is not a verdict, it's the beginning. So when you feel lost, it doesn't mean that you're failing. It means that you're about to learn something new. Number 2 is that small steps compound with confidence. I love the saying that Patrick Regan says. He says, small steps are still steps. You don't need a map to start walking. In fact, every action creates clarity. And then number 3 is your deepest struggles can become your greatest contributions. Often the problems we overcome become the ones we're uniquely positioned to help others with. Mastery isn't for the lucky, it's for the willing. So if this is something that you find yourself reflecting on, let's complement that with 3 journal prompts so that you can unpack this and how this might fit into your life. Number 1 is, what is one mystery in your life that you have been avoiding because it feels too big or confusing? Number 2 is, when have you experienced clarity emerge only after you began taking action? And number 3 is, how might your current struggle someday become someone else's hope? If you want to learn more about the life-changing habit of journaling, check out journalwiser.com. It's got all the tips and tricks that you need to know to make this a long-lasting, healthy habit. And it's recently become free. You can learn more with the link in the description. Now let's move on to today's resource, and it's a TED Talk courtesy of Tim Harford, and it's how frustration can make us more creative. Harford shares plenty of wonderful examples where people have faced hardship and then gone on to produce masterpieces or exceed their potential. He explains how confusion, constraints, setbacks, whatever, can actually enhance someone's innovation and problem solving. If you want to learn more about this, you can check out this TED Talk with the link in the description. It is a powerful reminder that friction often precedes breakthroughs, and that these things, these challenges, that are impacting us today may be the very things that shape our genius tomorrow. Thanks for checking out today's video version of Wiser. If you enjoyed it, please let me know with a comment and consider subscribing. I've got plenty more coming soon. And if you want to watch more of these, you can check out this full playlist here for more.